for the show. We just have him playing, just you know. Oh, because I
We're
forgot to bring
live,
a fucking
boys.
guitar out. So yes, we are live tonight. We got Mr. Jimmy Bauer of the I Hate
Wait a minute!
Gods.
Whoa!
The Downs. What happened?
Sir, we haven't been around in a long time. We got to do it big right now.
Oh, okay. What you
Josh's
want to do?
Metal Nights. Yeah.
Hey, didn't we do this before?
Yes, we did this. I think 3 years ago.
Yeah, we did it.
I can't
wasn't
remember
live
3
though.
years ago, bro. You out of your mind.
It was when your little one was really little.
Yeah, she would have been 4.
Yeah, we did a private hangout, and then we edited it, and then put it up like edited. This one's actually live, so
if you get naked,
anything it's said will be heard.
if you get naked, they'll kick us off of YouTube and all the platforms. So it's up to you.
So let's get some ground rules. Can you curse on here?
Fuck yeah.
Can you smoke?
Yeah, man, do whatever the fuck you want.
You could do anything that you wouldn't do in church. You know, anything else you could do.
Yeah, okay.
When was the last time you were in church, Mr. Bauer?
Last time I was in church was last January 4th of 2019.
That wasn't that long.
What, did you play there?
My brother got married. And
right on.
And so.
Yeah, but when's the last time you were in church in Philadelphia?
I guess we played. Is that what
You guys played at that church in Philly, which I always find hilarious. It says, like, something church, I hate God.
Yeah, but check it out, dude. You don't really play in the church. You play, like, in a downstairs rec room, but the dressing room is the church.
Oh, shit.
Makes 0 sense, you know what I mean?
I just always find that hilarious, man.
That's a great venue, man.
Yeah, Philly's a great place. It's a fun place.
Y'all missed concerts yet?
I missed you guys every fucking time I Hate God comes to Pittsburgh. I fucking missed it.
Where at?
You guys we play the 31st Street Pub or the Rex.
Altar?
I seen Down at Altar Bar.
Yeah. With
Yeah, they shut that place down, man. I fucking love that place.
Yeah, that was a pretty good place, man. They don't really have fuck all food around that place, man.
See, if you guys go down a little further, the Strip, there's a ton of fucking good food, but you guys are or Altar Bar's up further in the Strip.
What's the other?
And dude, when Down, I couldn't believe fucking Down played there, man. That place was fucking packed. I've never seen it like that.
We didn't play there, man. What's the place? The new place I Hate God. We played there with the Cro-Mags. I think we played there with the Obsessed, maybe.
Yeah, I think I was at the Rex Theater.
Old building right on a side street.
No, wait,
that was in Pittsburgh, right?
No, that was in Lawrence. I forget the name of that venue. That's in Lawrenceville. Yeah, I forget the name of that place.
Jimmy, do you know which version?
What's that?
Do you know which version of the Cro-Mags you played with? Because there's 2 versions out there. There's one with Harley Flanagan, and there's Cro-Mags JF, which is John Joseph.
Yeah, we played with the only version, the one with Mackie and John Joseph, bro.
Okay, because there was a lawsuit. And they split it. But I saw the Cro-Mags open up for the Misfits in New Jersey with Harley.
Was it Spirit Hall, the club you're thinking of?
Yeah, that's it. That's where they played last time in Pittsburgh.
Oh, man, I could...
If you got the Cro-Mags without Mackie in it, you ain't got the Cro-Mags, bro.
Yeah, I hear you, man. It's a big...
Being a drummer, dude, Mackie's probably one of the baddest drummers in underground music that I've ever had the pleasure to tour with, man. He's just a real cool dude into R&B, like into really cool music, kind of to himself, but just an amazing drummer, man. Like wow.
Yeah, some of those New York band, those guys are pretty cool. You know, they're into a lot of different stuff that you'd be surprised.
Yeah, and also touring with dudes that are that in New York. You know, it's like, yo, fucking, you know, it's great.
Like, yo, did you see that fuck guy?
I mean, yeah, they're the real deal, and you know, John Joseph's a super sweet dude. JJ on guitar or whatever, he's real. I don't even think his name's JJ. What's his name? Anyway, they're real cool, man. They're real, you know, peace.
Humble dudes. They're real humble dudes.
Yeah.
So when you guys gonna come back up to Poughkeepsie? I know you love that place.
The Chance, dude.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
What's your
Dude,
best memories from coming up here over the years?
I've done some time in the Chance, man. I've been in the Chance a couple times.
I know. I've fucking seen you a bunch of times in the fucking Chance.
I know Super Joints played there. What about Down? Has Down ever played there?
Down, you did the evening with Down, a 3-hour show.
What about I Hate God?
I Hate God. I don't think I Hate God's ever played there. Or if it was a long fucking time ago that I can remember.
Yeah.
No, but I saw it on the first 2 Super Joint tours. You guys played there both tours. You were giving out the fucking rolling papers, the huge roll of them, then the little box. You can make a bigger joint if you want.
Right. Yeah, that's a fun place, the Chance, man. It's an old fucking theater.
Weren't you the guy that said, "Hey, y'all got a drug problem up there"? Was that you?
Yeah, dude, got a drug problem up there, son.
That was you.
The street right in front of the Chance is just all full of dope bags and crack bags and fucking pretty gnarly, man.
You should see it now. It's only gotten worse with time. They're still having shows up there. They don't seem to get as many big acts as they used to at the Chance because I guess obvious reasons. But
there's a good Chinese joint around the corner from there.
There's a couple right there too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hang on, I'm gonna get another beer, man.
Dude. Oh yeah, so that shit.
Yeah, it's looking like we can. It looks like we could add 2 more.
Yeah,
nothing backstage yet.
T-Will messaged me and said he was having trouble getting in, so I told him what to do. But I haven't heard from him.
This shit's too fucking weird now.
So Jimmy, let me ask you a question.
So are you looking forward to this shit being over with and doing the Down anniversary show?
Wait, I'm sorry. Go ahead again.
Are you looking forward? Oh, I'm assuming you're looking forward to all this pandemic bullshit's over, but looking forward to doing the Down anniversary shows?
Of course, dude. I mean, we haven't done anything since 2016. We were supposed to go in June to Europe and play Hellfest, Grass Pop, and Copenhagen, which are like 3 huge festivals over there. And then we were supposed to do the Psycho, which hopefully the Psycho thing still goes on. And then we had talked about doing like a local New Orleans show. Of course, I was looking forward to it. I love playing drums and don't ever really get the chance to play unless I'm just jamming around the house, you know.
Me and my son, we're gonna fucking drive all the way from Pittsburgh to Nevada because he won't fly. He's young and he's scared of flying, but we were gonna drive all the way to fucking that Psycho Las Vegas or that whatever one was happening in Nevada. And when I seen all this shit happening, I was like, "Fuck, man."
I mean, it's not till August. It's in the middle of August, so I mean, it
might be all right.
Feasibly, it could still happen, but I don't know if it will. But it's a great festival because it's, you know, just the bands that they get, the atmosphere. You know, you're engulfed in it. You know, you don't have to leave the hotel. It's just bands, merch. Every dude and person you talk to on Facebook or, you know, that you've known over the years across the country, you know, everybody usually goes. So it's a cool festival, and it's a festival I think they need to have more of in America, you know?
Europe seems like
dude, yeah, we're beat on shit like that around here.
What's that?
Europe seems to get all the fucking good
Europe festivals, man. Yeah, their shit in Europe is so fucking stacked compared to shit over here, man.
Yeah, I mean, there's a couple festivals over here, like in New Orleans. There's Voodoo Festival. You know, just festivals that happen in towns around America every year. You know, in New Orleans, you have Jazz and Heritage Festival. You have a French Quarter Festival. You know, there's a lot of reoccurring festivals every year, but not really heavy music based. You know, Voodoo's kind of.
I just actually took my son down New Orleans first. Was that in September? It was either September. I took my son down. We drove down to New Orleans for his 13th birthday, dude. He's been wanting to visit down there, and I got a cousin that lives over in Mandeville, so we drove down and spent the week down there, dude. New Orleans is the fucking shit, bro.
It's a fun city if you're not from there. You know, I always say it's got like its own vibe, its own atmosphere, and you know, it's a very European city for America, you know, and it's in the fucking.
Yeah, that's what my son kept saying. It doesn't even feel like America.
We always say in interviews with I Hate God, we say we're not from America, we're from New Orleans. So.
Right on.
The only bummer that was going, they tore. They had a bunch of shit fucking tore up down there. Like they were redoing shit, like by Marie Laveau's and shit. It was all fucking tore up. Like I guess they're redoing the roads down there or fixing something. That was the only bummer. But
yeah.
That place is fucking sweet, man.
They're always fixing roads down there because it's it's on top of water, dude. So there was always bad pothole problems and all that shit. But I mean, for the food and the music, it's just it's a cool place to go. Very cool.
Yeah, I would definitely like to see Down play down New Orleans. That would be the fucking shit to see you guys play a hometown show.
Yeah, we had talked about maybe doing that. It never really went past that. In my eyes, the hopes was to get back in the practice room and everybody reconnect. And it's like, and I don't know if it would be like take it as serious as we have in the past or whatever like that. But like I said, I love playing drums. I love Down. I love playing with Down. So I was really excited about it, and then all this happened.
Now,
but
Jimmy, let me ask you, if Zebra needed a drummer, would you play for them?
Wow, that's a hard job, dude. Guy Gelso's he's a serious dude, man.
No, those guys used to play in New Jersey a lot, man.
Yeah. They're great, dude. I mean, their whole thing was basically like Zeppelin,
Yeah, they were like that hard rock, like kind of like that grooving, like Zeppelin kind of. They were a good band though. I like their shit.
They're great. Their first record was like, anybody that listened to heavy music got into Zebra. We were big fans, and because they were from New Orleans, and they were one of the first bands besides like the Red Rockers and War and Dr. John and all that. They were one of the first bands that we knew about that were rock, that were doing something.
Well, Eddie Trunk, he was a DJ in New Jersey before he came like Mr. Famous, and he used to play him all the time. He was a local DJ. He used to work at the record store I would go to. I'd be like, fucking Eddie Trunk. I'd be like, I know you from the radio.
Yeah. They pretty much relocated up there. If you watch the Twisted Sister documentary, apparently it was Zebra and Twisted Sister. That was like the two bands you would go.
Yeah, they were big in like New York, New Jersey, like that whole area. They were big.
Fucking D. Snyder still is when he does his solo shows up in Poughkeepsie at the Chance. He fucking sells them out there every time he comes.
Oh, I bet, dude. Absolutely, without a doubt.
The bands you wouldn't expect to like sell out, and I wouldn't expect at least, they fucking sell out. There are bands you would expect to be like a crazy amount of people. But you into Black Dahlia Murder at all? You know that band?
Yeah. I don't know much of their music, but I mean, yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah. We hit a show up there. There was probably 12 people in the Chance seeing this band. I couldn't believe it. Fucking empty. They played hard, like they played like it was a full fucking crowd. It was awesome, but I couldn't believe that.
Yeah, they do really good in Europe.
Oh yeah.
anywhere but Poughkeepsie.
Well, speaking of, let me ask you one more question. I didn't ask this on our first interview. We always like to ask people on here, what's the best crackhead story on tour? Like, you've had to encounter crackheads. What's the best story about that you have?
About crack?
Yeah, the crack or crack. I'm sure
Yeah,
you've
like-
been
like
approached
some-
by crackheads on tour.
Somebody who's like zooted out of their mind, like stumbling up to you.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't have to do with crack, but when we played CBGBs, we used to just park our van right in front, and there was this dude with his dog, and he got in our van to shoot up, and he shot up and he died.
Oh.
So they came and we got him out of the van. Like, fuck that, dude. And
that one takes the cake.
That's the greatest CBGB story I've ever heard.
his poor dog, dude. It's like
You guys should have taken the dog on tour, man.
No, dude. You never went in our van back in the day, man. We used to ride on. I would take all the seats out of a 12-passenger van, and we'd sleep on top of our cabinets and merch and stuff. It
Damn.
was pretty brutal, man. We did that for probably a little over 10 years,
Mm.
And then yeah, no, there's no room for a dog, man.
Well, that's rock and roll, man. Living that way. That's rock and roll right there.
Yeah, I don't really have a crack story for you. It's just,
Hey, well, it's along the same lines. It's still a good one.
I got to tell you, Jimmy.
Crackheads don't go to shows, man.
Well,
Yeah, but
crackheads
well,
like to
right.
hang outside. They like to hang outside the venue and ask you for your change when you're leaving. At least in the Poughkeepsie, they do.
Yeah, I try not to hang outside the venue. No, you obviously see crazy shit, traveling from town to town. And some of the clubs you play are in the seedier areas of town, But I'm sure there is some story, but
that was a good one. Somebody walking in your van, shoot up and dying. That takes the
That's
cake.
the greatest CBGB story I've ever
That's the
heard.
craziest one yet.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That is Max.
Yeah.
I forget Max's full one, but I think he was number one. But that one took the cake right there.
Max said somebody offered his son crack when they were doing like an in-store signing.
Yeah,
Oh,
when they were touring with Sepultura or something, or was it Soulfly?
Yeah, like his son was with. It was Soulfly because I think the son was in the band with him.
Okay.
And like somebody came up and opened up a piece of paper. It was like a crack rock, and like handed it to his kid.
Wow.
I would have hit that motherfucker.
Yeah, that people, not so much anymore because I guess everybody knows that we don't really party like that anymore. But people used to give us the craziest shit and offer us crazy shit, and just. Like, I hate God fans are the craziest because they relate to the artwork, to Mike's writings, and it's sometimes you get these dudes that come to the shows and they're like, yeah, man, acid and all that. And it's like, we don't even take acid anymore, bro.
Well, that's weird the way fans perceive your music and perceive the band, and they get this whole thing in their head. And if they're crazy and on drugs, then they're going to be all freaky,
Yeah, I mean, we get that all the time. So I mean, it's just sometimes it's really interesting. Sometimes it's not. But I mean, being a dad now, I've always been the one. Man, that's stupid. Don't take 5 hits of acid and listen to Dope Sick and think it's killer.
Just take 2. It's okay. Just 2.
Yeah, just take 2. You don't need 5.
You'll be good on 2, man. Don't worry about it.
Just 2. Yeah.
Just 2, man.
This is probably a little off the wall, but have you? I'm sure you've heard of that band Ghost. That's like kind of been blowing up. What do you think of them?
I like their first record a lot. I think their first record's real Merciful Fate-ish. And we met them before they got big. We met them at a festival, and they looked like a bunch of college kids. They all had but I thought it was a real interesting band. Just what they were doing, and I guess taking a little bit of the Kiss element, and kind of putting that in there. And I mean. on their second record. Their first record is undeniably great, dude.
Yeah, dude. Killer album. Like I said, my son just turned 13, so he's like getting into the whole music scene, and he's fucking obsessed with them. That was his first show. I took him last year, and I love seeing it, man, because I remember I'm watching him at the show, remembering finding fucking Pantera at that age, and just the look on his face when they took the stage and shit. And every day he's coming, I had to get him the masks and all the shirts and shit, and I like the whole mystique they're playing with the different Papa, like each album and shit. I think that's pretty cool. But like you said, I mean, the first album, it was way better with that. It had more of an underground vibe to it. And they fucking blew up.
For me, you know, to me, the first record, I mean, do y'all get that? It sounds like Merciful Fate, you know? To me,
dude, I'm glad you said that because my son was playing the song the other day. It's about Elizabeth Bathory, and I'm like, hold up. I'm like, listen, and I put on I think it's either King Diamond or Merciful Fate. Shit, I can't remember the name of the song right now. Is it Elizabeth?
Yeah.
Fuck, I can't remember the name of the song, but I'm like, here, listen to this. Melissa? And I threw on King Diamond, and what's that? Melissa, yeah. And I'm like, who does that sound like right there? And you could just see it. What's that?
Melissa's like one of a Merciful Fate record. Great.
I can't. I think the name of the song was a woman's name. But when I was hearing the Ghost song, that's all I heard was like fucking King Diamond, Merciful Fate. So I can't remember the name of the song, but I pulled it up on YouTube, and I'm like, who's that sound like? And you could just see his face, like, holy shit. And I'm like, yep, that's where he's getting it from.
Yeah, he sounds like Michael Graves.
That's your boy, dude.
Yeah, I know. It's hilarious.
You bringing up fucking Ghost made me think of that. I cannot fucking remember the band. Remember, what's the band name with the two guys? They're playing like 8 or 9 string guitars. Oh, Animals as Leaders. That's that. What do you think of them?
I'd never heard of that band in my life, dude.
Josh, nobody likes that. Stop talking about stupid stuff.
Oh, come on.
We're talking about Zebra here. Zebra.
It's 2 guitar players that play like 8 or 10 string guitars. No bass player. They don't sing. It's all instrumental. It's pretty cool.
Sounds terrible, man.
I played 4 strings, man. I ain't worried about nobody plays 10 strings. It's not my cup of tea, dude. You know.
Yeah, it's just 2 strings you don't need, right?
I don't think anybody needs. That's my opinion, you know. So, but no, it's just I've never really been like a real complicated metal dude. Some of it I like. It takes me a while to digest it and stuff, you know. But I don't. Yeah, I'll have to check them out.
Just like the riffage.
Don't, Jimmy, don't. You won't like it.
I won't, dude. Trust me.
Yeah, you don't gotta lie to me. I send this dude links for music all the time. He never fucking listens
Josh
to it.
knows. Like he'll send me something, and I'll be like, "Oh, that's great." He goes, "You didn't listen to it, did you?" I was like, "No, of course not. Why would I listen to that piece of garbage?"
I mean, dude, I'm so stuck. I'm so stuck in listening to. I'm still what I've been listening to since I was a kid, you know, and it's hard.
We all are, I think.
Get into new bands. It's just not being a dick, but it's just true.
You know, you get to you can only do so much. There's only so many notes on a guitar. There's only so many chord progressions and they've all been, you know. So what you're hearing is just something rehashed from, you know,
the musicians these people listen to.
The drummer's got to grab me, you know. If the drummer doesn't, because I'm a drummer, so if it doesn't have groove, or if the dude sounds like he's going like real light, you know, kind of like Blue, you know. No, I'm kidding. No, but the drummer's got to like be something special, and then I'll definitely, you know, get into it.
Well, check this out. What do you think of Dave Lombardo?
Oh, he's amazing, dude. I mean, come on.
I saw that dude.
You think of Dave Lombardo?
I saw that dude play with the Misfits. You want to see a mismatched group of people playing together.
Yeah.
I mean, Lombardo had to hold. I mean, he just, as a drummer, you know the punk beat. and you have Lombardo, one of the greatest drummers of his generation, holding back, and it just didn't. But
You said
know,
Dave Lombardo, and for some reason I thought of Dave Mustaine. I was like, what? Why the fuck did Dave Mustaine play with the Misfits?
Oh, that guy.
That was that show you just went to like a year or so ago, wasn't it, Joker?
Oh, it was a couple years ago, but I mean, honestly, Dave was doing them a huge favor. Huge favor.
I met
Yeah, he's a fucking
Dave, I met
animal.
Dave Lombardo once at a festival that I Hate God played at, and I forget who he was with. I think with his hardcore band. What was it called?
Suicidal Tendencies.
No, it wasn't them. It was,
He plays in
You always have to say
Suicidal.
suicidal tendencies.
No, he plays in
hardcore
Suicidal. He's the drummer for
Lombardo?
Suicidal. They went to Cuba, and he was
Yeah.
all pumped. He's a Cuban dude.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, he played. It was just like a year or two ago. He was. I know that ain't his band, of course, but he was playing
Yeah.
drums for for I think a good like a tour or two.
No, because when Suicidal like was direct support for the Misfits, and Dave Lombardo, I was like, oh shit, what's he gonna do? Play 2 sets? Because was in both bands at the time. But they had another drummer who I think was Doyle's drummer from his band, the guitar player, filled in for Suicidal, and then Lombardo played for the Misfits. But I think I mean, seeing Dave Lombardo, this maestro on the drums, with Jerry Only and Doyle just going like this on their guitars, it was kind of bizarre.
You ever hear the original drummer for Suicidal? His name's Eric something. Big black dude. He is insane. Dude, look him up, bro. He does like R&B shit now.
What he played in early Suicidal?
Players in old Suicidal are. What's that?
Oh, he played in the early days of Suicidal.
Yeah, like the first record and second record. Join the army and whatever.
Yeah, I've heard. Yeah, I've heard him. I never really paid attention, but I definitely heard him.
The real big fat black dude, and he's insane, dude. He's so good, it's ridiculous, man. Anyway.
Yeah,
I didn't know that Lombardo had a hardcore project. I feel like a dickhead.
Yeah, man. What fuck? I can't remember the name of it. Anyway, we were playing a festival with I Hate God. I was all drunk, and they played. He came on the side of the stage, and I was like, "Hey, man, I'm Jimmy. I play in this band down." He was like, "Yeah, cool, man." Grabbed his towel. He totally checked me off. I was like, that ruled.
Dude, I felt that way when I
being drunk, thinking I could hang out with Lombardo.
Hey, you fucking tried, right?
Hey, you never know, man.
Yeah.
That
I
happened to
found
me
out a
with
lot,
Fear
like-
Factory's drummer.
What's the name of Lombardo's? Somebody's got on a computer. Google that. Lombardo's hardcore band.
Lombardo's hardcore band.
Just
If I
look
did
up
that
on
right now,
Wikipedia. It'll list all his bands.
Yeah, give me 1 second. Hold on. I could
I
Google
was
what
like,
the
I
fucking
think
best of them.
13, and I went and seen Fear Factory. It was at Mr. Small's down here in Millville, right outside of Pittsburgh. And I was so geeked to meet, I can't remember his name now, the original drummer of Fear Factory. And I was standing up by the tour bus, and he come walking up. I'm like, "Hey, man, great show." He just looked over, didn't even say anything. He just gave me a head nod and fucking shut the bus door right in my face. I'm like, "Oh, motherfucker, I hate you now."
Was it Grip Inc. or Dead Cross?
Dead Cross.
Oh, Dead
Cross?
Cross. Yeah, I think that's
Dead
got one of the
Cross.
guys from Black Flag in it, doesn't it? Josh, click on that Dead
No,
Cross.
Mike Patton from Faith No More fronting the band, and there's yeah, hold on.
Who's the guitar
Holy
player?
shit.
They got Michael Crane. I don't know him. Yeah, guitarist Michael Crane, bassist Justin Pearson, drummer Dave Lombardo, and Mike Patton.
Mike Patton?
Yeah, Faith No More, Mr. Bungle.
Fuck.
Patton.
Patton.
That's
Excuse me, he's
fucking
French.
crazy.
Patton.
Is he New Orleans guy?
Who? Mike Patton?
Yeah, because you said Patton. I was figuring like he might be a New Orleans guy.
Yeah, he used to play in Zebra, man.
Yeah, man. Everybody loves Zebra.
He's with that song "Who's Behind the Doors" about.
No, I don't believe that. I don't fucking believe that. Come on, man. Now you're just fucking with
I
us.
would hope you wouldn't believe that. Like Matt, Mike, whatever. Anyway.
So you
Mike
guys
Matt.
almost got stuck in Europe or something? I know you were like still finishing that tour up when the fucking when the travel ban came down.
Yeah, we had just finished playing Greece, and we always have a day off in Greece, and it's Athens is my favorite place on earth. Anyway, so we flew from there. We went to the Ukraine, and I had to stay up, because of the time difference over there. I had to stay up late to talk to Worm. So I'm talking to Worm and all that. I hang up. I go upstairs, and in the Ukraine, the only English talking TV station, CNN. So that was on. Gary's fucking snoring. And then my girlfriend texts me and tells me that Trump's speech says that nobody can fly back home. I start freaking out. My dad texts me, and he's like, get out of there now. So I wake everybody up, man. And, dude, an hour later, we're at the airport, and we had to pay pretty much, everybody had to pay for, like, a new flight home. So we spent a lot of money. But
I can imagine.
And then we felt bad because we didn't really hear the whole deal that if you're American, no matter what, they were going to let you fly home.
Yeah.
So we kind of jumped the gun because we had two shows. We had the Ukraine show and two shows in Russia still left. And so after I got home and then really saw how events unfolded, we all agree that we did the right thing. We just it was
fuck yeah, you did.
It was a band decision. We came home. We had already been over there close to 6 weeks. Because we did that Napalm tour, and which was killer. So yeah, and then band. We came back around the same time as Death Angel and Testament and all them came back. But
that was a disaster tour.
Big influx of them coming in.
That tour was a disaster, man.
I was purposely not hanging out at the merch booth. Usually I'll go, if I have a couple beers, I'd start roaming around and talking shit, being stupid. I wasn't doing that. I was basically trying to stay backstage.
Just with your boys and, your crew.
Yeah, I mean, there was, with all the bands on that Napalm tour, you really didn't have to go interact, Kind of a dick thing to do because that's what we usually do, go interact. But
hey,
I'm kind of
modern time.
We didn't get sick, so.
Hey.
Yeah, dude, I wouldn't be risking fucking shit, man.
Yeah.
But on that,
you gotta understand it wasn't a big deal then.
Yeah.
It had just become a big deal, So it was pretty trippy, man.
How are you stocked for toilet paper?
I'm one of them dudes. I get paranoid. I get instant conspiracy theory and start getting all fucking noited. I would have been having a fucking panic attack.
We got to do a stream on a conspiracy.
Besides the two guys that picked us up from the airport in the Ukraine, we didn't fucking know anybody, dude. We're at this hotel they put us up at. They brought us Domino's pizza, and I couldn't picture myself being in the Ukraine with this. No, dude, no.
Yeah, you could have started driving an Uber over there.
But you know what? It's not like you guys. It's not like you guys are in your 20s anymore, and you're like, what? Fuck it. Let's just go. You got families, you got responsibilities.
Yeah.
It's.
It was scary at one point, but after getting home, I mean, because I Hate God's such a hard-working band, we felt really bad about, because those Russian shows we were doing were makeup shows anyway. So.
Oh, were they?
Okay.
Again,
Or were they from when Mike was sicker?
I don't remember. What it was from. I think having to come home and do a tour at home or scheduling got fucked up. But we're gonna make them up. But you got the Russian promoters being like, dude, what are y'all doing? And all this and I'm just glad we got home safe before it.
In this situation, it shouldn't even be a thing.
Tell Vladimir to calm the fuck down. You guys will be back. Big deal. Take a sip of vodka and fucking.
Just relax a little there, Vlad.
See, this is like a shitty fucking. I mean, this is shitty for everybody, but people like you know, that their career is out on, like, especially now with the fucking music industry, like, bands' income is the fucking road and shows and touring, you know, all that shit. This has gotta fucking suck. And then, you know, there's one dude, I mean, I feel bad for everybody, but right now, one of the guys I keep thinking about is fucking Mike De Leon and the Illegals, man, because we got the bullshit with him, like, right as he joined the group. And I was so happy seeing this dude fucking out there doing his thing, and you can see him all super geeked and fucking, and now everybody got to fucking sit down.
Well, he needs to relax. He toured with Slayer. He needs to fucking sit down and calm down.
He's getting a little big in the head. You tore him with Slayer now. Come on.
He could sit down a minute. Go back to the taco stand. Do some honest work.
That was so cool, dude. He was streaming with us when he was still working. That was the taco joint, wasn't it? When he came on, he was like a fucking in his apron washing dishes.
He was in the dumpster, like chilling with us on the street.
You know, those Mexicans, man, they're always working in restaurants.
And he used to do the drunk news.
Oh, yeah.
Metal Bean. He was Metal Bean.
Metal Bean.
The Leon can cook, son.
Say that again?
What's that?
The Leon can cook. He can cook, man.
Oh, can he?
Yeah, like food, you know. He
yeah.
He thought you meant meth. How you stock for toilet paper?
No, man, I was pretty pumped for all them guys, actually, you know, getting to go do that shit, playing fucking Pantera songs at fucking Madison Square Garden and shit.
They got to be in a tribute band. That's great. A nice tribute band.
No, fuck that, dude. Still, man. I'm picturing, like I said, dude, this is like his thing, and playing Madison Square Garden, dude. Fuck, come on.
Yeah, one time I saw a Rat at Dingbats, and it was just the singer. It was a great tribute band.
That was like. That's mean, man.
You gotta mess with them a little bit, like
man. We're busting balls. We're breaking balls.
Yeah, with Joey. Every time I talk to Joey, I remind him you are in the second best Pantera tribute band ever. You got to remind him of that. You got to give him a little feel-good credit.
I can't hear nobody, man.
Oh, can you hear us now, brother?
Yeah.
You were missing all the jokes.
I'm glad he missed all them fucking jokes.
No, it sucks. When I got back from Europe, I was delivering pizzas. That's what I was doing before. And
I saw a movie. I saw a movie where a dude was delivering pizzas and the sexy lady didn't have no money to pay for the pizza. Did you ever run into that situation?
No, dude.
Where like a lady is wearing like a sexy outfit but doesn't have the money for the pizza and she has to pay you. And in this movie, this woman got down on her hands and knees and vacuumed that man's car.
No, yeah, man. Y'all are full of shit, man.
What were you saying now when you said you got home and you were delivering pizzas?
I was delivering pizzas for a while, but I stopped doing that because, you know, I'm 51 years old, you know, so I don't know, didn't want to get sick, you know, so.
Are they making everybody fucking wear masks down there? Like, is it like mandatory?
We don't have masks, man. What is that?
Shit. Dude, up here, we're not allowed to fucking leave. If you're caught going in anywhere without anything, something covering your face, you're fucking, like, Pittsburgh is like hardcore. Like, if you're spotted walking down the street without something, you're getting pulled over and fucking fined, bro. It's getting crazy up here.
Wow.
Yeah, I tossed that ticket right in the fucking river.
I know,
dude,
like, in New York
this morning. I went to go in Home Depot, and this fucking security guard come running up to me like I was fucking robbing the place. Like, hey! And I'm like, what? He's like, mask! I'm like, oh shit, my bad, I forgot, dude. It's getting fucking insane.
Yeah.
I like to dress like a cowboy that's robbing a bank. So I got my hat, my like my kerchief around my face. I got little cap guns I wear on the side.
I've been seeing a ton of people wearing
Pearls on my
kerchiefs around their
boots.
face with cowboy hats at the Home
Yeah.
Depot, man.
Yeah, they're
There's a
looking like
bunch of
they're
them
gonna
dudes
rob the
going there.
bank or the
So,
train.
Jimmy-
You could rob the train looking like that too.
Jimmy, I've been trying to ask you, how are you stuck on toilet paper? Are they running out down there?
You can get it. I found it at the dollar store.
That's what I was telling everybody. Just go to the dollar store. Nobody thinks of going to the dollar store for shit. But here, man, dude, in 3 days after that quarantine shit, everywhere around here was out of toilet paper. It was fucking crazy.
Yeah,
New York is fucked.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's
it's real fucked up there.
Huh?
I got a theory about the
I
toilet
keep
paper.
forgetting Josh is right by New York, and it's like a hot fucking spot right now.
Yeah, he's probably
Yeah,
got
we're-
AIDS right now. The motherfucker's got AIDS. I could see
You
it.
see, the corona change. I've been an introvert for many, many years. I just don't leave the fucking house as it is. So this corona changes nothing for me. The worst thing that happened to me was the Chinese place fucking shut down for a week.
Oh
Doesn't
man,
affect
how
me at
can you
all.
not have your Chinese food, man?
I don't know, man.
That's
There's some
unofficial.
See, this shit's killing me now, man.
Yeah, I don't go anywhere.
Everybody,
So it hasn't. I mean, it hasn't affected me that bad. You know, not going to shows sucks, but
Did you guys have another tour planned after the Russian shows? Besides with I Hate God, or are you just gonna do the down shows right now?
we had Psycho. There was another Psycho.
Oh yeah, you got so, like it wasn't COC, Down, Crowbar, and I Hate God are all doing Psycho, right? Like all you guys bands.
But there was another one that was supposed to happen in April. I think it was supposed to happen last weekend, but that in Europe, and then I mean, yeah, we had spotted weekends and stuff, you know, that we were gonna do or whatever. But yeah, it's all canceled, man. Sucks.
Do you guys have? Because there was a
now did you
supposed to be
think
a-
of doing?
Oh, go ahead, Dams.
My bad, Joker. Go ahead.
No, I
No,
was
go
just
for it.
gonna
There's a fucking delay, bro.
I was going to ask
Oh,
you. There's a big show in Mexico City. It was supposed to be, a big metal fest. Did you know anybody that was going to be on that? Because I think they just canceled it.
No, No, I don't know what
You don't remember the name?
No,
Didn't the Illegals just play something in Mexico City?
yeah,
I think
they
so.
played that festival.
Yeah, they just did a fucking tour down there in South America, shit, right?
No, they did a show in Mexico.
Yeah, but there was like a festival in Mexico too.
sir,
Yeah, something
Mexico is
from
North America, sir.
Oh, I apologize. Excuse me. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to
Don't want
bother you. there.
disrespect our Mexican
Now,
brothers.
did you
and sisters.
think of possibly doing?
He's getting a beer, buddy. You got.
There's a bunch of I see musicians doing a thing where they're doing private lessons and shit, man. Do you think about doing that maybe?
Yeah, why you
Kill
want
some
one?
time?
You want one?
Yeah, I want to learn how to play the drums.
All right.
I'd set one
Okay.
up with my kid. He's learning to play guitar now. I seen Kurt doing it. I seen a bunch of people doing it, man.
Yeah, I haven't done it. No,
It's actually good fun.
nobody wants to learn what I do, man.
But Jimmy, let me ask you a question. Like as like a drummer from New Orleans, where you have like just all kinds of just music bubbling around you. Did you learn any like jazz techniques? Did you learn any or you just were like rock and roll, just bang 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 bang?
Oh shit!
What's
Hopefully
up?
I can bring this fucker up.
Who is that?
It looked like your
Come on.
son for a minute. Shit, it looks just like you.
Your boy, it's your boy Blue.
Ah, what's up, dude?
Where the, can you see me, dude? What's up, Jimmy?
What is going
What's
on?
up, son?
What's up, son?
I like the stash, man.
You like it for real?
You copying DeLeon, aren't you?
I was really high, and I didn't finish shaving. I thought it was funny.
I'm fucking something up.
I love it. Where'd Jimmy go?
Oh, I don't know. Dems doesn't know how to use Streamlab too good.
What's
They
up? What
kicked
are you
them
guys been talking about, dude?
Dude, this thing's fucking stupid.
Are you
Hold
just
on.
kicking everybody
I'll
off?
get him on here.
Dude,
I
just
think
one,
so.
one by one.
Dude,
just
the
kicking
way they're
everybody
doing their stream thing now is so fucking retarded.
Hey,
off.
Blue,
Jimmy. Yeah.
All right, hold on.
I'm just gonna talk to you, man. Zach,
Yeah, talk to me, Bubba. What are you doing, dude?
man, I'm drinking beer, sitting there smoking on an e-cig.
Mm.
Yeah, and looking at your mustache.
Is
man.
it working?
What's up?
You like it? You want to ride, son?
No.
It ain't
You
free.
look good. You look like a criminal, dude.
Dude, look, check it out. I look like I'm a fucking burglar, dude.
Dude, you look like you're doing 10 to 20.
Mm. I'm going to steal your money?
You said you look like you're doing 10 to 20 years.
Oh, dude, I'm fucking
All right, hold the
18 in life.
fuck
You
up
got
here.
it, bro. 18 in life to go.
18 and life. There you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, man. How's Lou, dude?
Hold the fuck on here.
She's
I hate
great.
this
She's
fucking
awesome.
streaming platform, dude. I try adding this guy, it kicks this guy. I add this guy, it kicks this guy.
Yeah, you got your shit together, man. It works good, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Why is it not fucking letting? So,
What's going on?
I feel like the Brady
kicking
Bunch.
dude, they
I
don't
feel like
try
Peter
and
on the
fucking-
Brady Bunch.
YouTube's not letting you. Fuck it. Okay,
These
I think I
guys
got
don't know
everybody.
what's up, bro.
Is everybody back on here?
Yeah, Jimmy. Hey, so is this live on Facebook right now or what?
YouTube.
It's on YouTube?
It's on YouTube, but fucking YouTube. If you're not a big fucking star now, you got to add all this other shit to stream,
Yeah.
and you can't just do it through fucking YouTube. And
Look.
no, you're on. I see it says everybody's on.
I don't know
No,
where
it's just me and Joey.
Oh, is it because they're not talking, dude? If you're not talking, it fucking kicks you off?
No, well, there's Jimmy.
It
F
must.
God. We don't need him.
No, we got Jimmy. That's all we need, bro.
Yeah.
All you need.
Right here. We got the drummer.
Yeah, hell yeah. All right. What were y'all talking about?
What you been doing, Blue?
All right, Josh should be back on.
I've been fucking doing nothing, dude, besides doing
But everybody fucking being screwed sitting at home.
Yeah,
I
dude.
think okay. I think we're good now. Can you guys hear me?
Dems.
Yeah,
Joey,
I'm done. Fuck this. I ain't
Here's a
touching a fucking
story
thing.
of a Metal Monday and Jimmy and Joey Blue.
I mean,
oh man.
Jimmy! Look, hold on. Check it out, dude. Look at these sunglasses I bought, bro. These are fucking the shit right here. Look, you want to throw it back, bro. Check it out. Boy. What's up?
Tight, dude.
Oh shit! What's up, Cheech?
What's up?
Hey, Cheech.
You looking like something my president wants to build a wall against.
Yeah, he should be worried. He should be worried about motherfuckers like me.
You look like the Mexican Bret Hart.
Those look like
Oh.
those look like those glasses you get on for like 2 pair for 20 sun blockers or some shit.
Yeah, dude, they're fucking bad though, dude.
Those are rock and roll,
You need to
man.
get Kevin Bond his glasses back.
Oh, bro, come on.
So
So
since I have you both on here, what's going on with the super joints?
I don't know, Jimmy.
We don't have anything going on right now, man.
I read somewhere that the band broke up. Is there any truth to that, or just hiatus?
No, we didn't break up. We just haven't been doing anything. You can't
Oh,
leave
okay.
your house.
That's what I thought.
yeah.
One of these metal
Please
magazines
take
put
those
something
off,
else.
please.
What's up?
Please take those off, dude.
Bro, come on, bro.
All I can see is a computer screen in your eye.
Just a heads up, too, Blue.
Yeah.
Nobody's cutting you off. There's like a fucking delay when people talk. Just a heads up.
What's that?
Huh?
What?
I said, just so you know,
You said what's
nobody's
that?
cutting you off. There's a delay. Fuck off.
Dude, I got good Wi-Fi. I can hear everybody perfect, so I'm great.
I know your white neighbors have great Wi-Fi. You've been stealing, right?
Absolutely. Fuck yeah, dude.
You see how I shaved my head, buddy? I'm going to a meeting tonight.
Hell yeah. You're on it. Hey, you going to the skinhead potluck?
No, I'm going. What the fuck, bro? I'm going to a cancer survivors meeting. What the fuck did you assume about me?
On.
That's kind of racist, bro. Just assuming that.
Who's got cancer?
No, nobody.
No, it's your party, man. It's not my party.
I just got here.
No.
Oh no!
Why did you be quiet?
I don't know.
All
So
right,
where?
Blue. All right, I gotta ask you, how was the last tour?
What tour, man?
Me
The
or
one where
Jimmy?
you guys opened up for like the Casualties or something?
Oh.
Who?
Now, how was the big time stadium run you guys did?
Blue.
Slayer
Blue,
Roll.
you don't have a beard. It looks like you're sticking your tongue out, dude.
Oh,
Constantly?
Yeah. Hey, I don't know.
I'll do the pepper pose, bro.
I think you need some new glasses, Jimmy.
I saw COC and Motorhead in New Jersey. Great show.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Blue.
and nobody cared.
Yeah, I left because all they wanted to hear
Nobody
Motorhead play. All they wanted to hear COC because I knew they wasn't going to play that old school hardcore shit. So all they wanted to hear was that Jesus song. And I walked in, they're like, all right, they were playing Albatross, and I walked in, they're like, all right, this is the Jesus song. I was like, all right. And then I said, okay, when Motorhead plays, as long as I hear No Class, I'm good. Third song in, No Class. I was like, sweet. So I got out early that night.
This is the guy
I
that
didn't
goes
even
for
hear Ace of
Motorhead for
Spades.
3 songs.
I saw him for a song and a half. Come on, man.
Way to go. Lenny would be rolling over in his grave, bro.
No, but if they said, all right, this is off our first record, and they just played that hardcore shit.
Jimmy,
What in the actual fuck is going on here, dude?
I don't know. Jimmy, when am I going to see you again?
Hopefully soon, dude.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
You didn't get sick?
I did get really sick in Mexico.
Oh, that's
You
just
got
the
the
water,
Rona?
bro. Don't worry about it.
No, I think I did. I don't know though.
See, I
Nobody
think I got the Rona back in December too, man. I got
Yeah.
that sore throat and stuff, and I don't know. I didn't get
Joey.
no testing.
Yeah.
Joey, you were just drinking too many Coronas. You know?
No, I don't drink Corona. I don't drink Corona. When I drink whiskey, and I don't even drink that much.
You should be drinking this.
I don't either.
You liar.
You should be drinking that.
Ask Jimmy. Well, how was the Slayer show when you came and saw us, bro?
It was great. I had a good time because I hadn't really seen anybody in a long time, so it was fun and yeah, we got pretty high afterwards, man.
Yeah, I remember.
And,
Oh,
Remember we were yelling at you. We were yelling at you for smoking in the fucking building, and you were like, "What?"
no, that
he's a
was
big fucking superstar. He's like Snoop
He
Dogg. He can
is.
smoke wherever he wants to go.
I don't want to tell
Nelson
the
up there.
I told my old lady, I said, I'm interviewing Jimmy Barr tonight. And she went, oh, can I meet him? She knows who he is.
Yeah.
It's a big deal. Huh?
What she look like? No,
You've seen her. You know my Facebook.
What's she wearing, bro?
she looks like you, huh? No, I had a good time. You just got your new kit, man.
Yeah, it was beautiful. Good times.
Yeah.
It was an awesome tour, man. What a tour for the history books.
What do you think of Al Jorgensen as a person?
Dude, he was
I
great
thought
to
he
me.
was cool. I mean,
Fucking
I
killer.
met him for a couple of minutes.
We were just talking about that earlier, man.
He's
cool stuff.
like, I don't know. I fucking love
Playing
him.
MSG had to have been fucking so like surreal.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy.
Yeah, you know why? The greatest thing that ever happened at MSG was Jimmy Superfly Snooker on the top of the cage, smashing down Morocco. Greatest thing that ever happened there.
Oh, Bauer, have you ever played Madison Square Garden?
No.
What about
I think I think
the
Joey's a little more
theater
famous than
above
you.
it?
I'm not more
Like
famous
Artist
than
Square Madison.
him.
It's a smaller venue in the lobby.
Oh fuck! Hey, long as
It's called Penn Station, the train station. It's right underneath Madison Square
you,
Garden.
you got to play at the
I played there.
CBGBs.
Yeah.
Buskin, son. Busker. He's
Busker.
busking.
Have you thought about doing that? Because I don't think buskers, like if you're self-employed, they're not under the quarantine.
Yeah, and you can cheat on your taxes. You can
Jimmy
cheat.
just keeps laughing at me.
Huh?
You just keep laughing at me, or are you just as confused as I am?
Yeah, I'm pretty high, dude.
Oh, speaking of getting high, look at this. Check it out. Some
You
gummies.
got edibles, dude?
That's highly illegal, sir.
Yeah.
Highly illegal.
Sir,
Yeah,
I'm a
dude.
policeman, sir. I'm official. Outer Space Police.
All right, yo. I got to get going because I got to go call Worm, man.
Oh, you gotta do what you gotta do.
I love
All
you,
right,
Jimmy.
Jimmy.
I miss you, bro.
I'll save my
All
last
right, man.
for next time.
Dude. Be safe.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, man. All good, dude.
Do you think he could You think he can figure out how to turn it off? The app.
He's gonna
I don't
stand
think
there
he's gonna-
going like
I think-
this.
I think he's gonna sit there for a minute for us to take him walk. Oh,
Bro.
yeah, I didn't get to do my last question.
All right, so y'all have a good interview with Jimmy?
Yeah, man. What
Yeah.
a great dude, man.
That dude's the best, bro. That's one of the
Loves
funniest
having
fucking
fun, loves
dudes.
laughing,
That's
goofing
why
around.
I'm so funny now is because of hanging out with Jimmy.
Well, like he fucks with you very subtly, and you're not sure.
It's
when
just
fucking-
this one's
nothing-
this fucking
nothing
platform we're
about
using
that, bro.
sucks, man. I never want to use this again.
What happened?
He's
I
talking
heard
about
like
this
9
stream.
people at once.
Everything is so fucking delayed. This guy's talking, and then you're like, oh wait, he's talking. Then
I think you're delayed. You got to stop stealing the internet from your fucking neighbors, bro.
Yeah, that's you, homie.
Yeah, because I
Everybody
get
else
like,
is crystal clear.
yeah, I'm right with Joey and fucking Joker. Like I
Yeah.
can hear them like. I think it's you. You've
I like
always
that.
had a
I
fucking
like-
delay.
I liked Hangouts, dude, because Hangouts, it would switch to whoever's talking. I kind of like that. That was cool. And it actually didn't do too bad of a job when we were talking over each other and shit. It would still switch. It made it feel like you were actually like, if y'all were in the circle, you were looking at motherfuckers looking back.
Yeah,
and forth.
yeah.
It wasn't too bad.
I don't
I
like.
think it was kind of laggy, but it was not too
This-
bad.
This is
Is
our
that a
first time
crucifix or
using
a
this
ceiling
one.
fan?
What's up?
Is that a crucifix or a ceiling fan in my in home fucking Angry Black's goddamn screen?
It depends on what religion you are.
A fucking Slayer.
I'm gonna assume it's a ceiling fan just because the one side is short and the two sides should be short.
Oh yeah, there it is. That's a ceiling fan. Hell yeah.
I think you're just too fucking high.
I'm not
Wait,
high.
Joey.
I'm not as high as I could be. I'm probably gonna be a lot more high than I wanted to be. That edible was just for show, but it's pretty
Hey,
strong.
Joey, I have a very important question. Did you guys
No, you
play
don't.
the last Slayer show in LA?
They
Yeah.
did.
How, like, what was that like? Like the crowd and you know, like, did they have like a lot of dudes backstage coming to say goodbye? And what was that one like?
Man, it was a who's who of rock and roll royalty, man. It was a trip. Good vibes
Yeah.
all around. I've always thought that, you know, California, the crowds are kind of, you know, they're good. They show up, but it's just like they're not trying to kick the shit out of each other. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you go to some other parts of the country and you're like, dude, these motherfuckers are out for blood tonight, bro.
Killing
It's
each
like, oh,
other.
homie. But in LA, it's kind of not like that. I mean, the crowd was there, but it just, you know.
I think there's laws and ordinances against fucking moshing in like LA and stuff.
I'm not sure, but
I swear to fuck there is.
it was a great show. I mean, all the shows sounded really good. I mean, we were traveling with the fucking PA company, so we had the same PA, same rig every night, the same dudes, giant crew. I mean, Slayer's crew of like 30 dudes. And dude, everybody was cool as fuck. Everybody fucking loved us because they could all, you know, if anybody in the bands needed to sneak away from their band or their crew to fucking, you know, do their thing, they'd be like, the illegals got me, bro. It's like, you goddamn right. So, it's like everybody would come be honorary illegal for a minute.
That's
It was
cool.
good, man. It's awesome. Everybody was cool as fuck. I mean, dude, all the dudes in Slayer are just some of the coolest fucking guys you could ever meet.
There's got to been one dickhead like you met that was kind of halfway fit. Come on, there's got to be one asshole out of all of them.
I wouldn't say that there was one asshole to me, but I mean, I definitely saw some instances where like some of the crew was like fucking, they had to get into some people's asses. Because I mean, one day like they came in and the rigging wasn't done. You know, they got a fucking, fucking scam artists of a crew in the fucking venue, trying to help out, shit like that. So I definitely saw some tempers flare, but no one was ever a dickhead to us. And I mean, as far as like in between the bands and individuals, dude, like, I mean, I really, as someone who plays for Philip, I mean, I dare you to try to be a dick to us. I mean, Philip
is that a fucking challenge?
Yeah, no, it's just like
no, that dude. He has an aura.
It's not gonna end well for you. I mean,
he has an aura.
Come in and fucking be cool with everybody and take care of everybody. And if anybody, because we're easy, dude. Our tour package is easy as fuck. My kit's easy. All our rigs are easy. So we're able to help or just be there and be cool and cut it up.
On your tour, out of curiosity, what's the hardest part about making your tour happen? Whether it's getting like jelly beans a certain color on the rider to getting a certain instrument. No, I'm just giving examples here.
It's probably getting me to play because I just want to cancel everything.
No, I'm not playing tonight.
No. The hardest part about our touring is just really finding the right tour, you know what I mean? Making it all happen, because there's a lot of logistics that go into it. But as far as like our stage show, I mean, dude, we're using the Omega cabs, so we only have 4 fucking big cabs that got to roll onto the stage. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Our full stack, instead of having 2 separate cabinets, they're contained into one big speaker fucking cabinet that rolls 2 fucking bass cabs. I mean, my kit is super easy, rock and roll style, no drum rack. A couple fucking clamps, and then with this the Tama kit that I got, dude, I have my kit. It's fire, bro. Everything, dude. Our band, for being a national act, we can get up there on stage and set up and be ready to jam in 20 minutes.
That's good.
And most big headlining bands, really, some of them, and it's really not
forever.
But that's how we've had to do it because the past couple of years, I mean, ever since Danzig, dude, like we've just had to be fucking ready. And then,
listen, Danzig can suck my fucking cock. He made me wait for an hour and a half for him to come on stage in Connecticut. I was pissed. Oh god! Can you imagine? And I when I go to shows, as you see me now, I drink, but when I go to shows, I don't drink at all. Because I gotta drive, and I want to hear the music. I want to, experience it. Stand there for an hour and a half around drunk assholes. It's not fun,
dude. I never, growing up. It's like you talk, you drink and you party and you smoke and you go to concerts and it's like it's all in fun. But here within the past couple of years, I've definitely learned like being under the influence of anything changes how you hear shit dramatically. Yeah. Like alcohol to me makes shit like it'll sound good for a minute, but once you're drunk, everything's just a fucking blur. I mean, anything else, like the best is probably grass and shrooms.
I don't even do it. Like when I go to shows, I'm fucking completely fucking straight. I like to just go because I want to remember everything. Like that's just how I roll. And you know me, I'll start drinking at 2 in the afternoon if the fucking the time persists. But
day drinker.
I got a problem. Are you fucking trying to make a big deal out of it? My silly little
fight about it.
Hell no, I don't want to fight about your problems, bro. I want to celebrate it.
Yeah, baby.
I hope these people sponsor me.
Climax Moonshine.
Do you know what that's from?
No.
Have you ever seen the TV show Moonshiners?
Oh yeah, Tickle.
This is Tim, the guy with that never wears the shirt and he wears the suspenders. This is the best moonshine I ever drank. It has this bite of rye at the end of it. That just a little bit of spice.
Rye, like rye toast? Rye bread?
What's the Mexican? Like Mexicans got tequila and mezcal.
Well, it depends on how you distill it and what ingredients you add, really. So, like tequila,
but like moonshine, like Mexicans, like we wouldn't make moonshine. What would we do? It would be mezcal, right? That would be like
the same shit. If you're distilling corn, yeast, and sugar, through a still, yeah, it's gonna be whatever the fuck.
Because
you
in
call it.
Mexico they got corn, right? They grow corn in
Yeah,
Mexico.
a lot of corn
right?
in Mexico, right?
But they also have the agave
corn
plant, which is
motherfuckers,
worth
bro.
tequila.
Oh yeah,
Texas. Texas
yeah, you're
is
right.
Mexico.
No, you're
It's
right.
like-
That's fucking the agave is what makes tequila tequila.
Yeah,
You know, it just depends on the ingredients you use to make it. You know.
But that's what I'm saying. The tequila industry is so big in Mexico. You're not gonna have a fucking moonshiner like, oh, I'm making my own tequila. You know, see what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if mezcal's another thing or harder to make or whatever.
Those are just like different. You know, like you have like whiskey, you have bourbon. It just depends on.
Okay.
It's all about how you distill it than how you age it. It's what you call it. It's different recipes. You can make a hamburger 90 different ways. Make it with cheese, make it blue cheese. It just liquor's fucking liquor.
Yeah, you could use different meats. You know, you put pork in the hamburger.
Ooh,
Dude,
I don't like that.
I know that Jack Daniels gives me heartburn. Jim Beam is a little bit smoother.
What about Johnny?
Johnny Walker?
He can't afford that.
I've had a bottle of Johnny Walker before, and it's not bad. But dude, fucking what is it? God damn it, what's that shit? Jameson. That's the one.
Jameson, yeah, that's nice.
But dude, 2 shots and I'm like good. Like I'm not a huge drinker. I need to be in the long haul. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
sleepy night.
Sleepy night. How's that baby of yours doing?
She's so awesome, man. Awesome, really good.
How old is she again?
She's 5.
Damn. No way.
Yeah.
I've known you that fucking long. Holy shit.
How about your baby?
The little thing, man.
Dude, that's awesome.
Wow.
So great. That's so awesome.
Nothing better,
Everybody
brother.
on here has kids, huh?
No.
Oh.
I got a dog that acts like a fucking jerk off.
So you're the quote unquote lucky one.
No, he's got thousands of
I have
kids.
hundreds of illegitimate children with supermodels in Europe.
Hundreds.
You know.
See, you had to have heard of the Bolsheviks, right?
What?
The band the Bolsheviks.
Bolsheviks? I don't think I've heard of them.
Oh, I don't believe you, sir. They were almost as big as the Sex Pistols. This guy, he used to play in them. He was a guitar player.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Turn me on, bro. Link me off.
They toured with the Casualties and some other shitty bands that nobody cares about. And...
Yeah.
Yeah, we were a go nowhere, self-destructive band from the '90s, but we were the best.
Yeah.
I think some more bands need a little bit more self-destructive, in their material.
Yeah, we just destroyed ourselves. Like at every opportunity we had, we burnt the bridge. Every time, like we had something going, we fucked it up.
See, with you guys and
baby.
With you guys and Phil since the white wine episode, he hasn't been going hard at being an asshole. He's been trying to be extra nice. I want to see that asshole come back.
Oh,
Nah. Hey, dude, shit's good, dude. Like, it's really good, and it's a lot of fun. And I think, like, I'm so glad we all have bigger fish to fry right now, and the rest of the world has this fucking, like, we got to work all this shit out. It really sucks that the entire entertainment industry is fucking right now, like, as a whole.
Let me stop you real quick right there. You ever heard of the band Psycho Stick?
Yeah, of course.
Have you been seeing what they've been doing on YouTube for their shows? They've done like 3 or 4 now.
Like live streaming from their place or whatever?
Yeah, they got a basement. Like, dude, they're getting fucking. They're making money. They're making dollars. Yeah. Just fucking. You have a live stream crew. People would fucking pay to see that, especially with you guys too.
We're probably gonna try to do that. We're just Louisiana's a hotbed right now. Like, Louisiana's got a lot of cases.
You're in Texas, right? And everybody's in Texas.
Well, 3 of us are in Texas, and then Derek, he's in California, and California's no right now. He's not allowed to fucking go anywhere without a mask. He can't fucking do shit. They got a hotline.
I thought California was good right now.
By the way, motherfuckers. Snitches and stitches.
Yeah. I thought California was good right now.
Dude, he sent us a picture like several days ago. Yeah, that was like fucking mandatory. You got to wear a mask to go in a lot of stores and all kinds of shit.
That's here in New York. Like, we have that here in New York, but like, I don't want to sound racist. We have a huge Hasidic Jewish population, Orthodox Jewish, and
Yeah.
they don't like watch the mainstream media we do. They don't really know. They only like go to fucking church, have the rabbis home. We're getting huge outbreaks, huge fucking outbreaks. All the stores around here.
Josh,
We gotta go.
wait a minute. Whoa, Charlie.
What?
You said they don't watch the news. How come when like a Jewish center got attacked, there was motherfuckers with rifles with illegal clips in them?
That's because the rabbis know.
What the fuck did this come from?
Everybody knows a guy.
Yeah, like, no, that's just like the whole news of the community comes from a certain person, and if that person wants to close the community off and not like, I'm not trying to say. No, I sound like a racist. I know, but it's the leadership of these communities that they don't want.
You don't sound like a racist. You just look like one.
Yeah, but Josh, come on, man. Them dudes was there racked and ready to go the next day.
Bro, but I mean, dude, there's been several situations. I mean, from a couple of different demographics where people were up in arms over whatever situation. Well, right now I'm watching Waco. Me and my roommate we're watching Waco right now.
Why is that?
That was bad, man. That was bad.
Oh, you mean the TV show?
Shit.
Yeah, the TV, but it's about Waco. Remember Texas?
I remember that.
Yeah,
Fed
started that
David
shit.
Koresh and started throwing grenades and shit at him. Come on, man.
Dude, you know what this dude said? He was talking to this kid, and he was like, "You got to be celibate." He's like, "I have assumed the burden of sex with the community, so no one else has to be burdened with it. Has to fucking have this."
What
He got to bang a lot of
Hey,
broads.
look at
I'm not doing it for my kicks.
Look at how the fuck you're smiling when you're saying that. You want to do the same goddamn thing. Look at you.
Yeah, but I mean, that guy banged a lot of broads.
And also keep in mind that's a TV show plot you're watching. That's not necessarily what happened in reality.
So I'll tell you what. I remember when that shit happened.
I remember too.
Didn't the Feds take the first shots, and that's what started the whole thing?
Yeah, the ATF fucked up.
They killed a dog.
Is that what?
Dog.
Yeah, but they shot first.
Yeah,
They shot first because they saw dogs and thought they were a threat. When I don't know if they were or not, but I wasn't there.
And
Women
like
fucking
it was an
kids
assault.
got burned alive.
Yeah. It was an all-out assault. But like they say, they say because they were throwing shit in like flash grenades, and that's what.
Yeah, when they were using those fucking gases in a small area that they could incinerate.
I think Koresh started the fire. I think Koresh started it.
Could have.
Really?
We weren't there. Yeah. We weren't there. We don't.
He knew he couldn't beat him. And he said, "I'm going out like a martyr." And what they were worried about.
Okay, whoa. Then who killed those kids that were locked in that crawl space thing?
Yeah, that's what bothered me about the whole thing was the kids. I watched that documentary, and that they were like huddled.
Joey, look at these guys. I'm trying to tell a story.
Don't shoot.
It's very.
You guys are ruining the show.
Are you not done yet?
I'm talking about the real documentary. Go watch the fucking documentary on that shit, man. It's sad.
Yeah, that's kind of fucked.
I mean, he convinced
finish
to follow him.
Let the gentleman finish. Let the gentleman finish.
If I can, may I have the floor, please?
Think he's up.
They were worried that Koresh had a spider hole, and he was going to hide for 3 days, just like Jesus Christ, and pop out and be like, "I've been resurrected." The FBI was worried about that.
Yeah.
You know what? I don't know if that's true or not, but you're older than me, so I'm going to tend to believe you because you're older than me.
And you want to hear something even crazier? Is start looking into the I heard this guy some fucking Irish prick wrote a book about the Manson murders, and the narrative seems to be a lot different than what they told you. There's some funny shit going on.
With that shit, all we are watching is what Hollywood produces it to make it entertaining to sell to us. You don't know what the fuck is actually happening or any of that shit.
But that whole
all I know with Waco, a bunch of poor little babies got killed. That's fucked up. And I think the government killed them. And the same with Ruby Ridge when those FBI agents shot that dude's wife. Fucking blew that old lady's head. She was looking out the door holding her baby, blew her fucking head off.
Well,
that's fucked.
Now, what about Oklahoma City? All them babies.
Well, Oklahoma City, I don't agree with that either, because like Timothy McVeigh, I know he was trying to get revenge for Waco by doing it, trying to blow up the FBI offices, but
Ruby Ridge, sir. He was getting revenge for Ruby Ridge.
Sorry, Ruby Ridge, and he did that. But I was actually 3 years to the day I was actually in that building.
You know what's crazy?
Wow.
The day that shit blew up, my father goes, my job is sending me to Oklahoma City.
Wow. Was your father a heavy machine operator? Cranes and
My
shit?
father was in the Army, and I had really no clue what he did for a job.
Well, he could have been through the National Guard shit, just having been sorting through it. You never know.
How you're talking about how 3 years to the day that you were in that building, I thought about it too. Like, remember when France happened, the terrorist attack at the Bataclan?
You played there?
I played there. War Beast and down 4 or 5 years before. So when it happened, like, up until that point, when we've seen, terrorist attacks and stuff like that on TV, there's that degree of separation. Like, oh shit, it's happened here in the States, but it's never happened that close to me. But with that place, it was like, holy fuck, dude, we've been there. And all I could think about was like how scared people would be, because that motherfucker, like, once you're in that building, dude, it's like, dude, it's tight as fuck. And if they went up the stairs into the green rooms and shit like that,
have you ever played? You played at the Chance, right?
What?
In Poughkeepsie? Have you ever played at the Chance in Poughkeepsie? I thought you did a super joint tour. Chance in Poughkeepsie.
So. Yeah.
It almost kind of looked like the Bataclan a little bit with the red hues around room and stuff.
Yeah, it's a round room, but the backstage and everything, you got to like go upstairs and like you're
3 flights of stairs.
Yeah,
right?
You're fucked. Like, dude, if you're up there in the green rooms and shit, like, you have to come down. You have to come out certain places to get out. So, I mean, dude, that's all I could think about. Like, this shit's never happened here, or never happened. Like, I've never been in that situation, thankfully, and hopefully none of us are ever in that situation. But after being in that club, like, all I could imagine was you there's nowhere to go. You're crawling over each other like fucking ants, trying not to get shot. Like, that's fucking insane, man. That's painful. That's brutal.
Have you, as a musician, like, this might sound a little aggressive, have you ever thought about carrying a weapon with you just in case something like that does happen?
Well, I
don't know if you're into shooting or Second Amendment or whatever. I don't know your stance.
I personally think guns are fun. You should use proper gun safety. Growing up, I had a bunch of friends that were like a little bit well off, so they always had guns and shit. But in particular, one good friend of mine, like, we would always have parties at his house. The reason I stopped going to house parties and stopped hanging out with these people was because all these kids started getting AR-15s. They started getting their guns, their little handguns and shit.
Being stupid.
They get fucked up and start pulling them out. So there was one night I went to a party.
A rapper.
There was one night I went to a party and I left, and then sure enough, the next day my buddy, somebody shot around, ricocheted off the table, went through his arm into his shoulder, like, and then. Another time, my buddy that I lived with that I used to live with, he went over there, was drunk, went into our friend's room in the house, grabbed a gun, shot it into the floor, just drunk. So there was like 3 or 4 instances where a gun, they shot a gun in the house, and 3 of the times it was like no bueno, like somebody could have been really fucking hurt or killed, and I was just like, y'all are stupid. But I like guns. I like shooting them. I think they're fucking awesome. I think they're a lot of fun. I love shotguns. They're my favorite.
I've never done touring or anything like that on any kind of scale you have. Logistics of touring, is that something you think you could even bring along with you on tour? Like, because I know, like, the states, you cannot bring handguns between states, but you should in every state, as long as you're not a felon. You should be able to bring a fucking shotgun. Or
I think if you bring a hunting rifle and you have a hunting license, you can do that, and I think you can bring a handgun. Because
I know you're completely wrong on the handguns.
You have to do it, but I think you have to do it state by state. Like, if you're like,
yes,
hey,
exactly.
What I do.
Exactly.
Because, I mean, think about it, dude. If you're a truck driver, how many truck drivers got fucking, pieces, bro? You know what I'm saying?
How many truck drivers give a shit about the law?
Yeah, that's true. I mean, doing meth and driving across the country.
No, because
it's off under the seat.
I just always thought about that as a touring musician with all that's happened with Dimebag, the Bataclan, all that kind of shit. I would almost want a fucking ratchet right near my set if I'm playing.
Oh, dude, yeah. I personally don't have that fear yet. You know what I mean? I've never had that fear put in me like, fuck, I need to fucking bring a gun with me.
Do you think it's fear or it's more being prepared?
you know, as a red-blooded American, I still think like if I can, fuck yeah, I would. But,
Yeah,
you know,
that's what I'm saying. Like,
guns make people uncomfortable, bro. Not everybody likes guns. And that's fine. You know what I'm saying? We all need to think differently. We all need to have our own opinions, especially about fucking firearms.
Let me throw this at you this way then. As a touring musician, have you seen people like carrying knives? Very like a lot of people carrying knives openly, or so I know people are afraid of guns, but knives.
That's what I carry. That's my thing. It's not a you know. It's easy to have a blade, you know, cut cores and shit like that, whatever. But worst case scenario, I mean, I'll get in the motherfucker's ass. I'll knock a motherfucker out.
That's the same with the ratchet. As long as you fucking license and you would.
Yeah, but that's the scary thing, though. Is you do it's like Mexican judo, man. You don't know if I got a gun. You don't know if I got a knife. You don't know if I got 3 or 4 other motherfuckers waiting for you. Like, dude, that's the thing. And then you know, being in this industry, dude, it's like you know, you meet so many people. I've always believed in this one saying. It's like, you never know who you're gonna fucking meet on the way up, and you sure as fuck don't know who you're gonna meet on the way down. You see what I'm saying?
Like that one. Yeah.
So, like, there's no winning in that. You know what I mean? Like, here recently, I got in a fight with somebody, and I know this person has a gun. So it's like, if I win the fight, if this dude gets scared for his life, he could kill me. Or if I fucking go crazy, I'm going to fucking kill him. Because, I mean, you know, I don't know if you guys can tell, but I've kind of fucking lost my shit recently a little bit.
But none of that's worth it, man. You got a family.
No, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. You know, beating somebody's ass is enough.
Well, no, like, I'm not even getting it. I'm just trying to just be like having protection while you're touring. Like, because I would think, like,
but you're still inviting that, though. It's like putting it out there in the universe. Dude, my homeboy, one of my best friends, man, big, scary motherfucker, dude. Big Jamie from Demon Seed, one of my best friends. He you know, we do construction and dirt work and shit, so we're in new subdivisions. Well, one day, in this brand new subdivision, all nice houses, there's this fucking random couple in the middle of Texas doing jobs, you know, hit licks. In a stolen car, come up, get into his car. His dad comes over to him. He's like, hey, there's somebody fucking in your truck. Oh, he's got a gun in his console. So because he's in a tractor, he doesn't have his gun on him. It's in his truck. So he just fucking gave somebody a weapon. See what I'm saying? So now it's like, oh, they're breaking into my shit, but I have a piece in there. Did they just steal my gun? Am I about to get shot with my own fucking gun?
That goes back
off the road with a tractor.
That goes back to your rights. Like, what state was this in? Texas?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Don't you got complete open carry, like free open carry laws down there, or no?
Yeah, for sure. But I'm just saying that you're once you have that mindset, you're putting it out. I'm a huge believer in the manifestation in your destiny. Like, if you think about it,
brother.
If you think about your girlfriend cheating on you constantly, and you just like, oh, she's cheating. At some point or another, she's probably gonna be cheating. You see what I'm saying? Like, if you're,
there's thinking about things. There's thinking about things constantly, but there's also being prepared for the worst case scenario. No, because thinking about that sounds stupid to me. Like, if I'm thinking about that, but just walk around with something if I need it. It wouldn't even.
I agree. I
forget, I want to ask something about music.
Listen, I want to talk to the illegal immigrant about guns.
I've noticed, this is weird. I've noticed a big difference in Philip now doing the Pantera songs again. He has a whole, I don't know, the way he comes across now live. You know what I mean? Does he seem to be acting different now that he's playing Pantera? He's almost what's the word I'm looking for? Not deja vu, but reliving that era, playing them songs again.
I can't speak for Philip, but I know that sitting behind him, and when he turns around and he looks at me and it's a good show and he gives me a nod, oh yeah,
so he's satisfied,
feeling good.
He just feels
these are everybody's songs. These are his songs, and we're getting to play them for everybody across the world, and everybody's happy about it. And I know people see that shit of Rex and Zach gonna do this reunion or whatever, and I'm here to tell you, dude, that the illegals are doing a pretty damn fucking good job. And if
you guys are, man.
If you want to hear
made me think of it, there's this clip.
If y'all want to hear this song soon, then people here in the States need to fucking come on, let's go. You already got a band that's fucking kicking ass doing the shit. What are you worried about?
There's a clip that I guess it was in South America, dude. And this is what made me think of it because I literally just watched it again last night. It's a good ass. Whoever filmed it did
fire,
badass.
bro. My boys are fire, dude. Philip's on fire.
It's during
maybe in a way
5 minutes or is it 5 minutes? No, it's during Unbroken. But the crowd starts like chanting the guitar riff. And you literally see Philip. He looks to somebody off stage, and he even looks like, holy fuck. And you see him like, and it was just cool seeing him get blown away. Yeah.
Whatever. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, if you look at Phil in that clip, I don't know who he looks off to side stage, but he looks over and he just gets this big fucking grin on his face.
Dude,
that's what made me think of it.
Yeah, it's hard not to smile when 40,000 people are singing your shit. You know what I mean? Right. And he still got it. Like, you know, there's the debate on who's the greatest metal singer of all time, and it's like, I mean, Phillips, right there,
right up there with Bret Michaels.
Right up there.
We were talking about Mike De Leon literally right before you came on, and I was saying how cool it is to see him. You know, because we talked to him literally, I think, like a month after he joined the Illegals. So. Yeah. I think he was on stream with us for almost a year or so before he even started playing shows. So to see him up there doing the fucking Pantera shit, it's cool seeing him fucking getting out there now and
getting all that love.
Yeah, with getting endorsements and shit like that, dude. It's fucking badass, man.
Dude, it's like he's the king, man. He's the king, and he deserves it, and the proof is in the pudding, dude. From any project that he's in, you can go and listen to a song. I don't think there's one fucking Pantera song, one Down song, one Superjoint song that's filler. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how there's some songs on a CD, you just skip that motherfucker? Bro, none of them. I mean, even Caught Up in the Gears, bro. Every time we write a song, I might be like, man, I'm not sure. It was just kind of weird. The drums are weird, guitar, blah, blah, blah. He puts lyrics on it, and I'm like, oh, my God. I did not expect that. Like,
that's because you're a fucking fanboy, and you love everything the man does. Just be honest.
Bro, hey, man, when you fucking go to sleep and wake up in a room surrounded by fucking platinum and gold records, like, dude, I'm not saying. I love him. He's one of my best friends, and
I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with that. But I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. But
I can be a fan of my boss. Fuck off. Come on.
Fuck yeah, dude. I totally get where you're coming from, Blue.
I didn't say there's anything wrong. I just saying that's what it is.
I always see Phil wearing the Discharge shirt. Yeah, and they're one of my favorite bands, man. Is he into like that, like kind of punk rock, like that hardcore punk rock from like England, or just those guys?
He's into all kinds of shit. I couldn't even fucking begin to tell you what he's into. He's into everything, dude. He's
Bolsheviks. I heard he's into the Bolsheviks.
He's into all kinds of shit. He's totally into your shit. He'll be in it. You said it to me. I'll get it to him. No, dude. Honestly, I bet you he probably has heard.
That's what I was gonna say. Probably the fucking collection that dude has. He probably has his record. Probably.
You know what? Between him and Mikey, because Mikey is a fucking heavy metal encyclopedia. Between Philip and Mikey, there is not one fucking thing, like one lick or like riff that you could play where between the two of them they probably couldn't.
They wouldn't nail it. Like,
dude, oh my god!
I bet they fucking don't know nothing about Screwdriver.
I don't know.
You know.
That first record's great, man. It's a great first record. Then they kind of went sour. They kind of went a little silly after that, but that first record.
See, I feel like the worst metalhead ever because they got me when I was young. So I'm like playing thrash and doing shows and shit by the time I'm fucking 16. So it just like that was it. That's all I knew was to play my shit. And then once I joined Philip when I was 19, it's the same shit. Fucking learn it, play.
Speaking of being young, I got two questions for you that I want to ask before we kill this thing. First off, how's the Corbett family doing? Lyric and his old lady.
Lyric is doing a lot better. He's gotten the treatment that he needed, had the surgeries he needed, man. I just saw him the other day and he's doing a lot better, looks good.
Treatment.
Trying to feel good. And his mom's doing okay, man. They're just trying to survive and get by.
Did Lyric have some cancer?
He had Crohn's. He has Crohn's.
Yeah.
Shit.
Really?
I believe.
I haven't heard from any of them in at least since before the kid. Like that was over a year
I
ago.
message Lyric like once or twice a month, just saying what's up, and yeah, that's. I'm glad to hear he's doing
What the fuck
good.
is Crohn's again? What is that a stomach thing or?
Yeah, it's like a digestive tract.
Yeah,
you know,
it's
your bowels. Yeah, like your bowels and everything. It's awful, man.
Oh my god, dude! I went and saw him. I went and saw him in the hospital, man, and I've never seen like Bruce was suffering and was weak, and you know what I mean. And he was so weak, like whatever amount of pain Bruce was in, it was kind of like he was so weak he couldn't show it. You know, does that make sense?
Yeah,
Like he's probably at a 10, but his body is just not gonna. He's not responding, like because he's under the medication and all this stuff, dude. Lyric was like. I could see it in his face, dude. My boy was fucking dying, you know.
Really?
Dude, that's awful, man. That is
he couldn't even lay down on his back.
I honestly don't know shit about Crohn's or what it is. So
speaking of shit,
you guys might want to get him on here for that, dude. But I know it was brutal, it was gruesome, and he spent a couple weeks in the hospital. And I'm glad he's out and he's on the road to recovery and doing a lot better. So.
Yeah, I seen he was posting him jamming a couple clips. I was like, all right, he's up and at it again.
Yeah, well, he's one of the most talented dudes I've ever jammed with. I wish somebody would fucking see his shit and just pick him up and take him on the road, you know, personally. Like when this shit's all over, like
hey, if Derek ever fucks up, just drop him right in there. Just be like,
you've heard it here first, Derek. Watch that ass.
You watch your ass. You better
watch your ass, motherfucker. That dude, how tall is that motherfucker?
He's too tall.
He looks like a big mean dude.
I see the pictures of you guys, and just he looks like he's towering over everybody.
Like 10 feet tall.
Dude, watching Derek on stage is awesome because, like, you know, Mike
looks like when he's rocking back and forth playing his bass, he looks like he leaned Tower Pisa.
So when you fucking watch Derek walk back and forth on the stage, he's just fucking massive. He's just this gigantic fucking beast walking. And so I'm like, every time I look up and see him walking, I just laugh.
I want to fucking fight him.
There's a couple shots from behind your kit. It's funny because you can't really see people, but you'll see like the top of his head walking past.
Dude, all my guys are killer, man. Derek did a great job on these tours. He came in, stepped up. Mikey's been doing awesome, and Steve, you know, Steve, he's the man.
Steve's a fucking cool ass dude, man. He's my first ever interview, and dude's always been super cool to me, man.
He's one of the dudes that's awesome. They're all my best friends, man. I mean, I'm really lucky, and that's one of the things that you see Philip. Like, if you think that you see Philip happy, or if you can notice that he's happier. I mean, dude, like when you go to these big festivals and shit, these bigger bands, like you don't ever see these big bands all walking around together and shit like that. But as far as the illegals, we're constantly together. You know what I mean? We're always walking around doing shit together and fucking like
that's a big thing.
Like you know what I'm saying? Like, remember when you would go play shows with your boys and like that's who you hung out with was your boys?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's what it is, and we're having
that was always my problem with bands. I'd always not want to hang out with people. We could jam together and play, but I would never want to hang out with them because I'm like, in case you haven't noticed, I'm probably the biggest asshole you've ever met. But people, you know, it might surprise you. People don't like me. I don't know why, but people don't like me.
I sure don't.
You know what? I think it's your
I don't like you.
What? I should vape?
No, I said I think it's your face. That's
yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, you got one of these, bro? They'll let you in anywhere, bro.
Yeah, but
I do.
Okay, let's give it up for Josh. Let's give it up for Josh because it's Hitler's birthday. So, Josh.
God. Don't!
Congratulations.
This motherfucker.
I am leaking this fucking video chat to Metal Injection, telling him that you're a racist too.
I'm so glad nobody's watching. Is anybody watching?
Absolutely.
We dropped.
Oh, and there's about 7-8 people watching right now. We dropped.
But this is our first show.
74.
74?
Yep.
74? All right, so
shit, I didn't count the Facebook one. So yeah, there's people watching here.
Expressed in this interview are not shared by the members in said interview.
But it's jokes.
When you came on, we peaked at There was 3,200 on when you came on when Jimmy was on.
Oh, and then you came on and it went. You killed the show, man. Congratulations.
I think it's our audience. A lot of them watch, a lot of screwdriver videos, and they just saw a Mexican come on here and just went.
Yeah, like our white power audience left as soon as you came
like, dude, if that dude's not coming over to mow my lawn, I'm out.
No, they said, why do they have the gardener on the fucking interview?
Why the fuck is Josh's gardener on the goddamn interview again? Jesus Christ. So Joey, I'm gonna get my last question in before I just fade an alcohol.
You're gonna leave and we're gonna hang out.
Yeah, you'll hang out.
Yeah.
So tell me about the Hank 3 tour. I never really got to sit there and ask you about Hank. I love Hank 3.
Oh man.
Tell me some sweet stories about that.
Dude, Hank 3 was the best. He is the best. He's so fucking cool. So I had this awesome job, and Hank calls me and he's like, "Man, my drummer flaked out. You want to do this tour?" And I was like, "Dude, fuck yeah!" I was like, "But I got a job. I got to talk to my boss." And he's like, "Well, I'll send you the material, man. Let me know." So I was like, "Fuck, dude!" So I told my boss, and he knows who Hank is and everything. And first thing he said was like, "Is he gonna pay you? Is he gonna take care of you? Like, because you got a good fucking job here. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I might not have your job when you get back." And I was like, "Yes." And I told him, I gave him the scope of everything, and Hank was very straightforward about everything. So, dude, within a day, I flew out to Tennessee, or like a couple days. And I had 2 days before the tour started to learn like 30 minutes of material.
What exact material were you doing?
The 3-bar range. So it's all black beats and fucking crazy black metal. Dude, I learned 2 songs that were fucking 8 minutes and like 9 minutes long. Like pieces. Like there was some songs that didn't even have repeating riffs. Like no choruses and shit like that. Because it was death metal to an auctioneer.
I know that shit.
Over there, number 25.
Yes, exactly. I'll send you a link, dude. It's gonna fucking blow your mind. And I watched it the other day, dude, and it's so fucking cool. And dude, we would wear leather armor and shit, and I'd wear some bandana. That was cool as fuck.
So the tour you were on with him, that was when he was doing the 3 or 4 different sets a night?
Yes, he was doing 4. He was doing 2.5 hours of country. He would do the Doom, and he would do
what was the Doom he was doing?
ADD, Attention Deficit Domination.
Okay.
Excuse me.
What the fuck was hold on. I have to go because I don't remember.
Yeah, he would do the ADD, then he would do the 3-bar ranch, and then eventually he added in the fucking cowpunk, which is acoustic. That was a fiendish threat, and I learned that too. So there was one tour where I was doing the Doom and the punk. So for Hank 3 in my career with Hank, I've learned 3 different sets of his. And
what the fuck?
Trying to learn just cause.
What was the album like? It was a skull on the album, and it was like a punk album. It wasn't.
That's a fiendish threat. That's a fiendish.
No.
Yes,
fiendish threat was that?
That's a fiendish threat. Yeah.
Oh, God, no.
I love his punk rock shit, man.
Dude, it's cool. It's cool. It's a lot of fun.
Great.
I remember though he would get mad as fuck if I would play too fast. He'd turn around and he'd be like, "Bro,
you motherfucker."
Yeah. But it was cool, man. At one point, he was calling me King Blue.
Oh no! Sorry, I was thinking of the Ass Jack. Sorry.
Yeah, you're thinking Ass Jack. Well, he had Ass Jack, but that was years ago. He hasn't done Ass Jack in forever.
What was Ass Jack something that he toured on by himself solo, or was that a separate band that he toured with?
I think it was the same members, just a couple different guys swapped out. So he would do the country always first, and then do Ass Jack at the end of the country set. And then eventually,
dude, which one's Phil Cancella playing for then, or was playing for?
That was our
which band?
Toxic Narcotic.
No, Phil Cancella, the drummer.
Oh,
Toxic
that was 3-bar ranch as well. That was 3-bar ranch. That's my boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys both played 3-bar ranch. Okay.
Yeah, he took over for me, I believe.
So, like when you were touring with him, they never did an Ass Jack set when you were touring with him.
No.
But they sang that Bruce Springsteen song, I bet.
Yeah, we sang a lot of Bon Jovi and Springsteen and
No, but he does it. He does a Springsteen song. Well, they blew up the chicken man.
Atlantic City.
It's not
That's the
Atlantic
best
City.
song.
Yeah, that's a
I don't
Springsteen song.
That's the best song ever. It's a great song.
You know what? One of my favorite songs. I don't know what. It was always awesome. 3 Shades of Black. That was a great
song.
Dude, it's crazy because like when you would look at his country set, it lasted for 2.5 hours, and the songs like are really, as far as like drumming goes, they're really, really very like there's very different nuances and shit. But dude, it's such an awesome, comfortable listen. Like I remember listening and watching that set, and I'd be like, dude, I've just watched 2 hours of country, and I don't even like feel it. Like I'm fucking in it. Like it's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
That's the one thing I miss about his shows, man, is like he brought a vibe. He always brought a vibe, and no matter what was going on during the day, and dude, he was the nicest guy and so cool. Like, dude, every fucking day, every fucking night before he would go up on stage, he would look at me and he'd be like, "Yeah, out there, man." Every fucking time, every night. He would do his thing, put his hair back in his ponytail, put on his boots and his pants, and the same outfit that he wore every night. And it was like a ritual, dude. And like I said, no matter how upset or what, this wasn't working, monitor
acting like grandpa.
Bro, he was the coolest. He was the fucking coolest. I mean, Uncle Hank, bro, all the way.
Could a fan walk up to him and be like, "Hey, how you doing?" You know, like.
Well, like at the end of the shows, didn't he specify time when the rest of the band was drinking? He'd go up and shake everybody's hand.
Okay, so the show would end. He would maybe like come back behind the speakers, take a piss. He would go down in front of the fucking stage and sign every single autograph, take every picture until everybody left, then put on his gloves and start loading out.
Wow.
Dude,
that's a man.
That's
a man.
That's a rare breed anymore, man.
Oh, dude. I mean, he is one of the hardest working men in music, hands down. Like to me personally, like I've always felt like years ago when I was doing construction and everything. Here lately, I've been fortunate enough to just really just play music. But I've always thought like this is the day and age of working man's metal. You're not getting this $40,000, $50,000 fucking budget to go do an album and a car and an ounce of cocaine and all this shit that all these bands used to get back in the day. It's like, dude, if you're gonna get everything in the fucking world, of course you're gonna make a good record because you don't have any pressure. All you're doing is, dude, like...
No, I disagree. I completely fucking disagree with you on that. If you get everything in the world, you ain't going to make a good record. At my opinion, I think if you have all the pain in the world, all that shit going on, that's when you make the best record.
For sure, you can't be a punk band. You can't be a punk. You can't be a punk band and have success.
You can still have all that shit and be offered, but personal issues and your personal pain, it's always going to show. So like
that's what makes music.
But I mean, if somebody would have offered me all that kind of fucking shit to make an album, yeah, I would do my best to make a sick ass album.
But yeah, you would.
There's still that creative side where it's going to be like, you know, there's always that fucking inner turmoil, and that's the creative side. If you're an artist and you don't respect the ups and the downs and being able to use them both to your advantage and to fucking use that shit to feel alive, then you're fucked. Then I don't know why you're in this.
Right. Oh,
I'm not saying. I mean, I'm a glutton for punishment. Like, I feel depressed. I have fucking, fucked up thoughts, and I felt down and shit. Like, I've been through my own shit. I'm sure you have too as well. But I remember when you disappeared for a little bit, you just get in your head and you're like, fuck this, man. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't feel good about anything. I don't feel connected to this world, whatever, right? You move on. Well, if you can channel that and use that, it can be a absolutely beautiful thing. Or it could be fucking soul crushing. But then again, that's the cool thing about music is you don't have to put it out. As long as you record it and express yourself, that's there you go. There's the fucking...
Let me throw this out you. With what you said with the feeling stuff, you don't actually have to throw that out towards music. You throw out towards living in life.
Yeah.
When I get angry or upset, bro, I love going in the garden. I love digging up dirt, and I love planting little seeds that I know will feed me later. Yeah. There's some kind of joy.
That's cool. And dude, your fucking gardening's sick, bro. I mean, that's awesome. You're doing some good shit. I love it. Your baby's beautiful, doing some cool shit. And you too, Josh, your fucking business doing well, dude. I love that shit. I'm proud of you boys.
Angry appreciate it, man.
You're here, so that's good.
Yeah, you know what? I'm just the of the crew. Right. Like I'm the one that didn't make it. But you know what?
Joker, or excuse me, Angry Black, did you cash your check this month?
Did you?
Yeah.
You got your check. That's all.
No, I didn't. No, not my Trump bucks.
No,
my regular check, my crazy person, because I'm insane.
Yeah.
Like I get paid to be crazy.
You got paid though, right?
Yeah, and I got a bunch of beers and weed.
Fuck yeah, bro. That's all you need, bro. That's all you fucking
I never
need.
got my Trump bucks. What the fuck?
I didn't get money yet either, man.
Trump bucks.
Oh, let me ask you a question, Joey. Are you getting Trump bucks?
Fuck no.
Yes,
Why
you
not?
are, sir. You're an American.
You're a liar.
No.
You're an American citizen, and you are getting them. You might not get 1,200. You'll get about 600. Trust me,
dude,
man.
I don't want to discuss my personal finances, but I don't think I'm getting one, and I'm not really
No,
worried.
you're getting
Well,
it.
let me ask you a question. No.
You're getting
Joker, you're gonna be racist. Let me just.
Yeah, but he's getting it.
Did you do a tax return last year?
No.
Doesn't matter.
Did you a tax return this year?
No.
Doesn't matter.
Did you Did you go click on the website saying I want my Trump bucks? What?
No, I'm not getting it.
No, he's getting the money, Josh.
It would take you 5 minutes. Like if you didn't click that website, like you have in the last 2 years.
Hey, look, the way that we usually try to do shit together, like as a.
By we, do you mean the Mexican people?
Yes, we have meetings. I'm actually a lot more popular in the community than you guys might think. So
I get it.
I know you can tell by the mustache. I can tell, but a mustache. That's very that means you're like high up.
You know what? This mustache is mainly a political move on my part.
Oh, like El Chapo.
Why does everybody keep saying that? But yes.
No, I say cheat.
No, you know what? I'm
saying
excuse me. I didn't mean El Chapo. I meant what the fuck? Escobar, not El Chapo.
Oh. It's the same. Let's say it's the same guy.
Well, they have the same mustache.
Well, I mean, they did the same shit.
Look.
Yeah, it's the same guy.
As your buddy, I'm
successful.
calling you Cheech. You're Cheech.
Cheech. I'll take Cheech. Cheech is a lot more family friendly.
When you put them glasses on, I was like, hey, man, the license isn't on the bumper.
Yeah, it's in the back, man. He said his name is Wow.
All right. So, sir, if you want, you could probably message me. I'll tell you how to get your check because there's no way. I don't think there's no way you're not going to get a check.
I don't really worry about that shit. Like shit's handled, shit's taken care of. I'm not worried about getting audited.
Audit? I think this motherfucker's making money. He said audited.
He didn't get a clock. He didn't get a horse with a clock in the stomach. He's all right. He's getting his check, Josh. He's getting
all my ducks are in a row. I ain't worried about none of that. I ain't stressing. I'm sure there's some families out there that need it a lot more than I do. I'm a musician. I don't consider myself essential. I'm not gonna be one of those motherfuckers. It's like, ooh, I need to fucking go back to work.
But homie,
I'm gonna do the same shit I did before this motherfucker. I'm gonna go back to fucking construction and back to fucking, hard labor, like the same shit I've always done growing up, bro.
This shit means nothing to me.
I don't know what to tell you.
This shit means nothing to me because I'm an introvert, but I'm still gonna get that check. It's my tax money back.
Well, I mean, I would like to buy some stuff.
Well, you have filed a tax return in your life, right? At least one.
Dude, yeah, I'm completely legit. I just have been.
You getting a tax return? You getting your money? You're getting your money.
You're getting it.
You are.
Give me some money, bro.
Like,
it might just show up, bro. It really might.
If you did not fucking do the online thing, you will get a check. I fucking guarantee you. Holy shit, he looks like Julian.
Lick me off, bro.
I got you. I will send you, but you definitely fucking will. As long as you are, as you say, an American citizen, which I don't believe you are, but you'll get one.
You look Polish,
boys,
sir.
It's been about 2 hours. You guys want to wrap this up?
Yeah. No, we got about like 12 more minutes to go right here.
All right, well, I'm gonna kill my shit because I hear like chaos going upstairs. I'm afraid to see what my kids even did up there, so I'm just gonna go in the backstage so it don't cut off. But it was cool talking to you. Keep killing it, Joey. I'll talk to you guys later.
We got 11 more minutes with you, and I want to be racist as all possible.
Yeah, but wait, before you get racist and Joey leaves, Joey, I'm going to hit you up on Facebook and send you Bolsheviks music.
Send it. Send it, and I'll share it.
I'll be Joe Fish. You'll see Joe Fish.
Yeah, I love it. I love the name, and I love fish, so we're good.
Why
He'll be
is
like,
it
oh
like
my goodness gracious.
why do like the South American people and brown people like the shitty meat? They like shitty fish and they just don't like the pure beef tenderloins.
First
Wait,
of all,
You don't like
Joey
what?
is not South American, sir.
No.
He's an American.
Yeah, North American at that.
North American. Even if he snuck up the border from Mexico, he's a North American.
Hold on,
Yeah.
I'm just trying to look at the color of my skin compared to yours.
Yeah, I can see the lack of culture in your tan.
Isn't that funny how white people hate brown people, yet they lay in the sun to turn brown?
Well, I don't lay this. I do not leave the fucking house. Like, bro, I do not want to leave the house, and because I don't want to turn brown. If I go in the sun, like, I'm white as fuck. I got these stupid faggot tattoos, but.
Hey, man, you can't say that anymore. You can't say the F word.
No, sir. That's very racist.
Sir, did you just assume my fucking sexual orientation?
Well, if you're gay, you can say it.
He's gay.
I can't say it, but I can say it.
I mean,
this guy is so gay, he can't even walk straight.
We're live, but with nobody here.
Good.
It's good. We're just offending people left and right.
Well, but I like, especially with me and Angry Black here, the way we talk, it's always jokes. I think racist jokes are funny jokes. Sexist jokes are funny jokes.
Me and Josh grew up in the same region, outside New York City, so we have the same kind of
humor. It's the same thing. You experience the same shit, so you have the same ideas and the same opinions about a certain situation.
Yeah,
maybe from the South. I you know what I'm saying, but that's like everybody's raised differently and has their own.
But that's what's beautiful about our country is because all us fuck ups can meet each other and have interject our you're from Texas and you got this goofy style, and Josh is a gay guy from New York, and I'm just a goofy fella from New Jersey.
Yeah, he's just a goofy gay guy. He's just a goofy
hey, waka waka.
Hey, you fucking
crazy guy.
hanging,
I just like to throw insults out, and I enjoy getting them back. That's the best part about it.
Problem is when he was a kid.
I can handle this shit. I got a thick skin, and I ain't worried about it. But I'm also being in the public eye. I when it comes to my best friends, dude. Like one of my best friends, dude, Frank. I talk so much shit to him, and I just call him a piece of shit constantly, bitch, this, that, and the other. Like, dude, we're constantly talking shit to each other. But I would. I'm telling you, bro. I would fucking die for that.
Knock you to fuck
I want Joker to tell you about the 3 years that I messaged him every morning, call him a faggot or a piece of shit.
Every day when I woke up, every morning, I see faggot, homo.
Fucked up. But anyway,
it was funny.
I don't make it a point to I'm not trying to fuck with people that I don't know or that I don't know on that level, because it definitely can come back to bite you on the ass, and fuck all that, dude. I ain't trying to make waves for nobody. I ain't trying to make nobody fucking feel bad. But if you're my friend, dude, think about it. Think about Jimmy, dude. Think about my friends, the people that I grew up with, the guys that you're fans of. Think about how much shit I get. Bro, he just saw my face. He's gonna fucking talk so much shit to me.
Well, that's the thing.
The way I see it as you should be going, man, that dude's a fucking racist.
Yeah.
No, but you know what it is? Plus you're like the little brother. You know what I'm saying? You're like the young guy in the.
Yeah, hell yeah.
The older guys, they're gonna rib you, but they love you. Yeah.
It's I wouldn't fuck with you if I didn't like you.
Exactly.
I think Dems is looking for his phone.
And did you know that one of Josh's best friends is an African American?
That's good. So he's exempt.
And he says African American stuff to him.
You're exempt from the race war.
Sir Dwayne, he's an acquaintance. He's not a friend. Only white people.
Get Dwayne on here. Get Dwayne on here.
Oh my God! I gotta get out of here. This gets too heavy. Once you call me an acquaintance and not a friend, I gotta go.
Well, no, because I only met the dude on Facebook. I never knew him in real life.
You got dick pics, didn't you?
Oh
no, never once. I never asked for them.
All right, good. Well, I'll send you some. Don't worry. Y'all guys be good, man. It's good talking to you, man. Be good.
All right, one last question. What's the next show you have lined up that has been canceled?
Man, I don't
they're
even know.
okay.
I don't want to jinx it, but
Just out of curiosity.
we're supposed to go. I'm sorry, I'm burping. We're supposed to go to Europe in the summer in July, but I'm not sure if that's gonna happen. So
It's a crazy world right now, man. You don't know
Out of
cancel
curiosity,
baseball. They
out of,
canceled.
out of curiosity, do you have anything planned for that after Europe, or are you just playing by ear like that?
we're working on an album, man. We're gonna try to take advantage of this time here in the next few weeks and
Write some shit.
and write an album. That way, when we come back and we start touring, we can fucking have something to show people.
Well, fuck,
And-
now you got me asking another question. Like, how you planning on writing an album? Is it just you guys hooking up in Texas, or are you going to go to the lair, or what are you doing?
My boys all, dude, it's so easy to record guitars and shit now. Mikey's got a studio in his little house, or he's got a little studio in his house that he can fucking write shit to. He's got a little keyboard. He can even program drums. Steve has a fucking Moore pedal that has drums programmed into it. You can speed them up, slow them down, change the tempo. He's been
fun.
Derek has probably been the least productive out of all of. I'm just kidding. I'm totally.
He's too tall.
He ain't gonna
can't
fucking
do
see this anyways. You good?
It's hard for me to record and shit because I play drums and to have a studio here. But dude, as long as the guys send me riffs and I have some homework to do, I'm usually pretty good about coming back and being able to once I get it in my head. Because see, the problem is when we're in the studio, you write a riff and you gotta produce. Give me that drum lick. Go. And so it doesn't give you enough time to breathe on it. Like a fine wine, you know what I'm saying? Let that motherfucker air out. Let it breathe. And then you fucking, get that.
All right, so we got one more question. We got one more question. When's Three Witches happening? We get more of that?
I don't know, man. That was a dark time in my life.
Really?
Yeah, dude. I was going through a lot. I mean, I was destroying relationships and trying to create.
I remember one you did.
Yeah, and
but Joey, at least you did a project to kind of get the feelings out. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, it's beautiful. Those 3 songs from Three Witches is probably one of the coolest things I've ever done. And I had Jamil help me out with trying to write lyrics and just go for it. I mean,
you know the best part of Three Witches project? Fucking
What? Ryan
sent them all to me instrumental, and I got to play them and scream and do my own lyrics over them.
Did you?
Yeah, I did. It's
Send
fun.
Awesome.
You're not gonna like it.
I don't care.
It was
I don't
fun
care.
though.
I don't care. I'm ripping you off now.
Joey, you're screwed now because I'm going to send you the Bolsheviks, and there's 4 songs off the first record, 5 songs off the second record. Oh, and we did a demo where we're called SCOC, meaning Second Coming to Christ, and we did a little secret demo. And,
that spells that out.
Yeah, Second Coming to Christ. And you don't want to see the live shows. You don't want to see them.
Yeah, did you shit yourself?
No, there's fights, there's naked people, there's
before you go, give your promos out. What you got to promote?
For anything and everything related to Housecore, go to thehousecorerecords.com. Thank you guys. It's been a while since I talked to anybody. Awesome to see you boys. Glad y'all are happy and healthy and fucking making it, and hope to see y'all soon, man.
I got the Rona.
You do?
Yeah.
I think I did.
I actually died yesterday of corona, and I'm a ghost.
Oh. You know what? Now that we're being honest, I'm on acid.
Really?
You should have told me, man. I'm with you.
Hold on. He's not. He's a liar.
Well, Josh, it's been a while since we've done this.
Well, we're still here, so we got 5 more minutes?
Yeah, 5 minutes.
I'm gonna do something I shouldn't do, but I'm gonna throw the link in the chat.
Uh-oh. Can you see the chat? People there?
There's Darren.
Oh, get Darren on here.
I don't know.
Say, hey, Darren, what's going on in San Francisco?
I'm gonna have to talk with he can't come on because Dem's gonna have to prove him to come on, isn't he?
Oh yeah, we can't get anybody on. Dems has.
It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that.
All right, sorry everybody.
It was good. We got to threaten these musicians. We got to fuck with them.
Next time we're gonna get some other musicians we can tease and have fun with.
Like who?
Brett Michaels from Poison, the bass player from Motley Crue, the guy from LA Guns.
Oh, let me. I want to insult Dems for a minute before we finish.
Okay.
He fanboyed out in the beginning. He was like, Jimmy, let me tell you about my kid. Blah 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 blah. That's
Sir,
funny.
you have 30 seconds.
No, I got 27 now.
Well, listen.
I'm gonna text him and bust his balls anyways, and just say you're funny. But it's kind of fun.
Yeah, but it was fun goofing around with the busting balls with the rock stars, quote
Because they're
unquote.
faggots. They're all gay.
But it's funny.
Because they just don't get it. They
7, 58, 59. Goodbye.